Hello everybody, Adrian from adrianearnshaw.com here, and today we are going to look at a lovely update Spectrasonics dropped on us late last night UK time. It's a patch library update for Keyscape, bringing it to 1.6.0, and we get 250 brand new patches under the category of Keyscape Creative. Now, Keyscape Creative is a blend of what sounds and you get from the Keyscape library mixed with what the Omnisphere engine can provide. And put together, you do get some truly amazing sounds. Basically, sounds that you probably would never have thought to put together. You know, your pianos with your sort of bass sound, and yeah, they sound fantastic. So, what we'll do in this library, well, in this video, not this library, but this video, we're going to quickly whip through a couple of the patches so you just get a little sound bite of what they sound like in general context, and I will also show you how to actually only bring up the new 250 patches within the browser. Very simple thing to do, but I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be a sort of a very easy way of sort of instructions. You would have think when they launch it, there'd be some wonderful instructions to say this is how you actually view only these patches, but I will show you in this video. So buckle up, grab your favourite beverage, some snacks, and settle in for a nice little tour of Keyscape Patches 1.6, 250 brand new ones to play with. I should start by saying that the music that you actually heard on the intro under my voice was actually created using some of the patches from this new library. To actually view these sort of what you've got in this new library, these 250 patches, all you need to do is where it says directory, mine always loads up on all. That's my default setting. If you want to know how to actually change your default directory, just pop over to the video that's linking across the top, and it'll show you how to actually play around with this system setting page, which will allow you to do that. Now, to get to these Keyscape patches, all you need to do is click on that drop down, go to Keyscape Creative, not your Keyscape library, but Keyscape Creative. Click on that, and it'll bring up literally all the patches for Keyscape Creative. Now, there's a lot of them. Now, to view the ones that actually only come with this new update, these 250 ones, all you need to do is type in V1.6 and press enter. And, if by magic, when we go to little plus sign, it says keywords V1.6. So literally all these patches you see here will all be from the 1.6 update. So you've filtered out all the other patches, which is absolutely fantastic. So what have we got here? We've got a whole set of categories. I don't intend to go through all 250 of these. I'll just pick some at random because this is literally the first time I loaded this library up, so I haven't got a clue what any of these sound like, apart from the ones I used to create that piece of music that you heard. So let's go for Bayou Kinetic Energy. So the mod wheel thins out the sound and has more reverb. It's great for lovely bass sounds. Chicago piano. Let's have a listen to what that sounds like. So play single held notes for this. And you just notice how the mod wheel adds some delay to that. I say this in all of my libraries, but I'll say it again, is if your MIDI controller allows it, please get a foot control pedal to adjust your mod wheel, because it frees up both hands. A very simple trick to pass on, but it's amazing how many people do overlook that. And if your MIDI controller does allow an input for a mod wheel controller, do it. It just, as a musician, it's life-changing. This is nice because it actually uses the new double felt grand patches sounds from their update that they did back in end of March on Piano Day, where they did release the double felt grand. If you've not heard the double felt grand, then just click on the link in the video description below and you should be able to take it to a video that I did showing what that sounds like. Class in the 80s. So try play some interesting chords and let the arpeggiator to do the work. So the mod wheel, get a nice little extra synth sound. Now, when it says interesting chords, now I've just played a normal bog standard C minor chord. So let's try and make that a C minor 7. Interesting. C major 7, here we go. Or C major 7 before I C minor 7. Get my chords right, too early in the morning. Yeah, very nice. Let's go for Strum Felt Wide. That's me messing around with diminished chords there. Basically, we're using the strum patterns that came with an update that Spectrasonics did just a couple of years ago now, where it sort of adds like a guitar strumming sound that came with the Nylon Sky patch library. It was a lovely library, that. Timekeeper Celeste. That is lovely, that. And Worship Team Strummer. Let's finish this off. A nice little shimmer effect as you open the mod wheel. Let's have a look at the bells and vibes category. We've got a couple in here, just to prove that we're still in the 1.6 library. Keywords 1.6. Bells in the wind. The mod wheel adds more bells. Great for a environmentally type effect that you might want. Double 50 sparkle, so it's going to be a Roland D50 this. Go ring the bells. And the description actually gives you an idea of what to do with this patch. It says it's great for putting some pixie dust on melodies and chords. So what it would be nice to do is layer that with another sound and you'll get a nice shimmery effect with the bells. Let's listen to some distortion. Heavy metal Dolciola. So the mod wheel adds a pumping effect. Now, I've played that in the higher registers. If you're playing the lower registers, you get industrial felt piano bass. I do love felt pianos. There's something about them that I don't know what it is. Just very calming. This isn't very calming, but in general, felt pianos do have this nice calming sound. Now, there was no electro percussion in version 1.6. We do have some entries in the Electronic Mayhem. That's a cool sound. Let's go for some Ethnic World. Double felt banjo. Now the mod wheel adds some delay. You could, if you've got both hands free, you could start the sound off like I've done without the delay, then add it in at the end of the phrase. Muted ruby felt. Notice how the reverb comes on as you push the mod wheel forward. Space Ethno Plucker. We've got a couple of guitars, piezo tines. Lovely sound that. Bits and bits. Bullshit impact. The mod wheel adds a bit of an octave to the bells. Let's go for the foghorn. Oh, I do like that. I'll slow down the keyboard and have to play a bit higher up. That sounds a great sound, that. So what we're doing is a hammer chord there. The wheels messing around with the wave shaper depth and the LFO1 depth. And it's using their K verb as well, which is interesting. Human voices, choral felts. This is lovely. I do like that sound. Let's go for Preventing Arwen's Fall. Oh, this is lovely, this. Solo soprano. It's gorgeous. Classical soprano O's mixed with some atmosphere strings and a double felt grand. Beautiful sound. Now keyboards, are expecting quite a few to be in keyboards, and there are. So let's go for blurred tines. I'm always a sucker also, not just for felt pianos, but a CP70. I don't know, I think it's because I've sort of brought up on Tangerine Dream and Underwater Twilight and stuff, and that uses that type of sound. I do like that. We'll miss some felt tap for a change and just do a flock of CP70s. If you use the mod wheel, it thins the sound out and has more reverb and alternating panning. Let's go for piano in film. Lovely sound. And if I put the one that has film texture, let's have a listen to that one. Beautiful sound, that. Sparkle fog keys, that sounds interesting. Let's see what this sounds like. It's a cascaded series of sub-octave reverbs wrapped around a shimmering student mini piano. And as I open the mod wheel, I can hear an upper octave coming in. Okay, let's do Sweet Felted Bloom. Now I want some feedback, so open the mod wheel. Lovely. Okay, let's see if there's any in thinking Noisescapes. We've got a vapor noise. Now this you could just rock the mod wheel backwards and forwards to add timbre and shift and shimmer. Nice. Organs. Hallelujah harmochord. And the mod wheel messes around with the reverb again on this one. Let's do some pads and strings, atmospheric rivers. It's one thing you can guarantee when you get a nice little update from Spectrasonics that include patches, that these sound gorgeous. And this does not disappoint. And the best thing is, it's free. Absolutely free. As long as you've got Omnisphere and Keyscape, this patch library is completely free. So, depends what you call free, because obviously you have to buy Omnisphere and Keyscape, but they are worth it. Towards the horizon. Go for Percussive Organic. Let's see what we've got in that one. Celeste Felt Short. So all these are going to be plucks. So let's go for Oldie Doghouse Bass. See, bass instruments, depending on how they're programmed, like I just did then, they can actually sound quite useful in the upper ranges of your keyboard. So although it says bass, don't just take the word for it. Experiment higher up in the keyboard. You might be surprised at what sound it actually gives. Let's go for Chip Effervescence. Let's go for a different key for a change. Lovely. Midnight Sun Echo. Now, the mod wheel here will freeze the echoes, so this is going to be an interesting effect. That's the mod wheel fully open. So what's done that will be a chorus echo here. That's actually done all that. Let's go for Quick Stepper. Mod wheel adds more reverb with an awesome swirling vibrato effect. Oh, that's an interesting sound. Let's go for Sad and Noisy Reeds. It's built on a Wurlitzer electric piano. String machines. Have we got any entries? Right, so there's no string machines, but there's some basses. Go for a Riz bass. Sinister Left Hand. Trunk Shaker Weltmeister. Synth Long, got a couple of these. Bioluminescence. You hold notes for a long time, the granular engine swells to unfold the sound, and the mod wheel then lightens it. Let's just have a quick look at what patches we've got. So the double felt, that's from Keyscape. Chimeratron, that's definitely from Keyscape. Now Plastic Saw, that's Omnisphere. So that's a nice little blend going on there, and a lot of modulation. And they're utilising this wonderful K channel again. Let's go for Euphoric Pianette Stab. Oh, this is nice. Perfect is actually what it says there. Perfect for the epic melodies. Right, Octavius Feltwave. So we've got a syrupy swirl of synths with a granulated piano This is great for big chords, and mod wheel increases rate of waves. Interesting. Synth Mono. London vibes. So these are all pre-voiced minor 7th chords. So I was going to use the harmonia for that, I would think. Yeah, there we go, harmonia. And we've got them set up as a 7th chord. Vibes at the afters. Well, these are all set for 7th chords already. There's no synth polys, there's a couple of synth shorts. So the mod wheel shortens the sound even further when you open it. Piano bubbles bounce. Summer fireflies. Let's see, I thought there'll be quite a few of these. Textures playable. The whole notes for a long time to hear the swell grow. The mod wheel opens the filter and the cutoff. It's got majestic pedals. The reason why I'm hitting the keys hard is that you get a little bit more out of this one. It says it sort of like responds well to dynamic playing. Sifting through sound. Let's go for waterfall mist. Beautiful intimate sound that. Texture Soundscapes, got a couple of these. That's a lot. Don't look, but I'm going to. So that little surge you hear is me moving the mod wheel because that adds startling accents. Radar pillows. Very quiet, very subtle. No transition effects. And there's no tron and optical. So that's what the Keyscape creative add-on that we've had, these 250 brand new patches. And that's what they provide. Just a quick whistle-stop tour through some of them. And I hope you enjoy this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and go download your copy from new Spectrasonics account. Just log in. And you can download it from there, or better still, open Omnisphere. And when you open, you will get this wonderful page. Mine says you are up to date. What will actually happen, it will say updates available or something along those lines. Just click on that button and it will download the installer, run that, and you will suddenly get all those wonderful patches for free. So, until the next one, take care for now.